Alright guys, here we go. The Nifl and Dawning Reality banner is here. So we got a whole bunch of Fate's waifus, and then we have Nifl herself. So we're going to go ahead and summon on this bad boy. Really what I'm looking for today is a copy of Nifl, and anything else on top of that would just be the icing on the cake. So we are going to go for the Spark, and of course I farmed out the Forging Bonds, so we are going to be able to get this Spark with the least amount of orbs. And we're starting the day off with a 4-star Mercedes. Let me know in the comments section what you guys got on your free summon. But anyways, we are going for Nifl here, and I think I've said this already. Oh, okay, well there we go. That's my favorite Fate's waifu. So we got ourselves Orochi. She is a demote on the banner, and lo and behold, we got plus speed, which is a super boon for her. But her speed is freaking base 24. So I don't really think you want to go plus speed on this wonderful mama over here. Her artwork is fantastic though, I love it. And I also love the fact that they were nice enough to give her a perf weapon, even though she is a demote hero. So yeah, I was talking about Nifl earlier, and I do think she is worth going for the Spark on. She has this really good C-slot passive where, oh, okay, I mean, that's a really good pull. So we got ourselves a copy of Marianne there. Marianne is awesome because she has, I believe she has, she has an Infantry 4 dual skill, which I might be able to give to somebody and score a little bit higher. Haven't really thought of who that might be. She has lull attack and res 3, which is just good on a whole bunch of units, and then joint drive res as well. Wow, so I'd possibly be able to get lull attack res and joint drive res on somebody. Or I could just use her. She is a really good unit in her own right. I do feel like Guinevere is probably still a little bit better though. But we're definitely going to lock that up. Alright, so pretty good first circle. Let's just keep going here. Hopefully the luck can keep at that level. But like I was trying to say, we are trying to go for a copy of Nifl today. And if you guys saw the ending of the Tempest Trial, we got a little bit of info of Nifl and what her motivations are. So she didn't come for Fiorm specifically, but it seems more like she came to recruit Fiorm because Nifl has her eyes set on Moosespell. So I don't know who Moosespell is yet or what he looks like. No, we're not going to rate you. But Nifl wants Fiorm to help her take down Moosespell. And judging by the end of the Tempest Trial, it looks like the person who's going to be working for Moosespell is going to be Leigjarn. So, going to be interesting to see how that plays out. Of course, Leigjarn actually passed away during the story. So, is she going to come back to life as well? Are we going to get the inevitable happy ending to Book 2? Because Book 2 was a bit of a downer for the first book. Well, I guess Book 1 was the first book, but like, Book 2 was the first one where they really crafted their own story. So, are we going to see a happy ending and a return to Book 2 for a little bit? I would definitely love to see something like that happen. Especially in the Tempest Trial, where, for the most part, I would say the Tempest Trial stories have been throwaways. It's just a bunch of random characters hanging out with Mass Marth, trying to save the world from the Tempest. I feel like they could definitely do a lot better with the story in terms of that. So, I do like the idea of them going after the Nifl and the Moosespell Dragon in the upcoming Tempest Trials. Seems like they actually have a bit of direction there now. There, we got a 3-star Kane on that pull. I'll take as many copies of Kane as they want to give me. Wings of Mercy is just really good. Okay, so if I could ever finish talking about Nifl and her meta implications, I do think she is worth sparking for. If you don't want to go for the Spark, at least consider your options with it, because her C-slot passive just essentially works similarly to Flame for the support, because you're getting the 30% damage reduction to allies in 2 spaces, and then on top of that, she's also granting speed and res up 4. So it could be a good way to gain some damage reduction and then some bonus stats. And also, if you need her to fight, she's really good at that as well. She's basically just a better version of Kemph, with adaptive damage being a dragon-type unit. She's also the first cavalry dragon-type unit in the entire game, so that also has its uses in some of the other modes, like Pawns of Loki. And she comes with ARD attack and speed 4, which I really wish they hadn't started introducing level 4 ARD skills, but I mean, here we are. So if you wanted to gain a whole bunch of stats on a cav line defense where it's hard for the enemies to snipe your structures, that's going to be really good as well. So her having the flash effect, I think, is really what sells her, though. Just being a better version of Kemph, and her being able to inflict flash is actually quite good against save skills that a lot of people like to use. Alright, so we got Kainigus there, the man himself. I actually have a lot of copies of this guy because I keep on summoning him off focus. Would it be a good idea to go for a plus 10 Kainigus? I feel like he's definitely way underpowered now. I mean, when he came out, he was really good, but like right now, there's not really much point in running him over Brave or Fallen Edelgard, right? But who knows? Maybe Kainigus will get his day. Maybe he'll get a refine at some point, and then all of a sudden he'll be the most overpowered armored unit. Oh. Dude, these summons are just so wild. Alright, so we don't even need to spark here technically, because we just got ourselves a copy of Nifl. And we got minus attack plus defense. That's not really ideal, but if I really need to, I could just go for the trait fruits. So, like I was saying, her weapon has the flash effect just like Kemph. So that's the real reason why she's going to be so useful in ARD. So she can just give you a little bit of defenses against save skills. And she has the level 4 ARD skill. She's got lull, attack, and speed, and domain of ice. Really good skill right there for support. Alright, let's go ahead and keep going. I am going to finish the summons to go for the spark, but at this point, I don't even know who I'm going to spark for. Because this is actually the first time in a long time where I've managed to summon the unit that I wanted on the banner before getting to the spark. So, what should I go for here? I didn't really think about that. So what do we got on this banner? We have Charlotte. And we have, of course, Orochi. And then we have Nyx as well. Okay, after this circle, we're going to actually take a look at skills for a second. And I'll determine which one I want to spark for. Or who knows? Maybe I shouldn't even waste my orbs. Maybe I should just hang on and use him to get Legendary Sigurd, because he's going to be on this month's Legendary banner, and I think I need him more than anything else on this banner. So we'll have to think about that. Okay. So we get Natasha there, sure. Alright, Charlotte's got Swift Sparrow 3, Frenzy 3, and Times Pulse 3. Pretty good. Nyx has got Speed and Res Solo 4 and no follow-up. Okay. And then, I mean, Orochi's a 4-star, so it doesn't really matter. I feel like Charlotte has the way better fodder, because she's got Frenzy, and then you could get Swift Sparrow 3 or Times Pulse in one shot alongside Frenzy if you just get Swift Sparrow 2 first, or if you want to just take Frenzy 3, then you'd be... Oh. Actually, forget what I said. Okay, so you'd have to give her Swift Sparrow 2 first, and then you could get Swift Sparrow 3 plus Frenzy, or Swift Sparrow 3 plus Times Pulse. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for Charlotte with the Spark. I'm going to keep summoning. I didn't really want to dip below 400 orbs, because we also have on the horizon Choose Your Legends 5, which is going to be in August. And I was trying to save up some orbs to potentially go for the plus 10 on Gatekeeper. I think that would be pretty funky to do. I'm predicting Gatekeeper to be like one of the best units in the game, probably. My guess for his weapon type would be that he'll be a Lance unit. Maybe a Lance infantry type. So him being potentially good unit prospect for one of the most underrepresented types. I think gives him a good chance to be solid. So, I mean, I am burning these orbs here. I don't know how many it's going to take to get Legendary Sigurd. It could take as many as, like, 5 summons, like with Legendary Byleth. Or it could take as many as 500 orbs, like it took me for Legendary Edelgard. So, I don't know, man. At least we had some really good luck on this banner, though. It's always good when I don't even need to go for the sparking to get the unit that I'm trying to get. Alright, we're just going to speed through these summons now. Oh, also, in other news, I did a summoning video on Summer Banner Part 2, even though I said I wasn't gonna. And I summoned for a unit that you probably think I wouldn't have summoned for. Yeah, I know Freya is my favorite unit on that banner. But I actually didn't summon for Freya. I was summoning to get the duo hero, or the harmonized hero instead. Because I had a really good idea for them on an Aether Raids defense team. So I spent about like 90 orbs on that banner to get my 1 copy of harmonized Kata. And I did end up getting her, but unfortunately, when I finished recording the video, the file corrupted, so I wasn't able to salvage it. And honestly, I was kind of upset about that, because I had pretty good commentary going there about what I was going to build my new Aether Raids defense team to look like. But that happened, so just be aware of that. I summoned on that banner, and I got the harmonic Kata. So I will be putting her to use. If I could only get Legendary Sigurd on this month's banner, then I think I got a pretty sick idea in mind for a defense team, but we'll have to get that Sigurd first, and then we'll talk. Alright, here's going to be the final circle of the day. We're on 3.75 rates. And we got a variety of colors in here, so we might be able to get something. Alright, we got Forest first. Let's get the colorless ones out of the way, because there's not really anything on there. Alright, we'll go for blue, I guess, because Nifl's on there. Okay, and then on these two, we have a chance to get Charlotte or Nyx. So let's see what the luck holds. Alright, just the Resplendent Eliwood, and then final summon of the day. Alright, who are we going to get here? Okay, Python, sure. He's actually pretty solid. Alright, so now let's go for the Spark, and I guess I'm going to go ahead and Spark Charlotte, like I said, because she has the best fodder. Oh, maybe I should have taken another copy of Nifl and went for the merge to fix her bad Ivies that I got, but I mean, whatever, it's fine. Alright, so we got the Thick Mama Charlotte there. Damn, Charlotte is one thick mama. I kind of like her other artwork a little better, though. The Bride Charlotte artwork. We can go ahead and quickly take a look at that. I've had that Bride Charlotte for ages, and I just never used her for anything. Yeah, dude, I don't even have her in my barracks. She's in the... I threw her in the reserve pile. Yeah, just because I never use her. Yeah, so here she is. I even have her at +1, too, plus speed. Yeah, but I do enjoy this artwork a lot for her. This was probably my favorite artwork on that banner that came out, the first Bride banner. And then she, of course, has this smile here, trying to feed her husband to be this giant piece of cake. And then this one, too, she got the big boobas hanging down there. Yeah, so Charlotte, it's real nice that she finally got out of Seasonal Hell. Now all we need is Inigo to do the same, and that's pretty much everybody. So that's going to wrap us up for today's summoning session. Let me know in the comments section down below how you guys were able to do on your summons. And I guess real quick, we'll just go ahead and redeem the thingamabobs to get the Form of Soul. So let me also show you guys real quick what that Form of Soul is going to be going towards. So check out this bad boy. I got him pretty decked out in Hall of Forms. Only thing is, I wish instead of Odd Follow-Up, I'd be able to get Slick Fighter before time runs out. But we'll have to see. Though, it is nice to just pick up as many of these save skill units as I can. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And that's pretty much it for today's video. So this is your boy Tacho signing out. Thanks to everyone for watching the summons and listening to me ramble on like that. But I do want to hear some good luck stories, so hopefully you guys had some hot fire on the summons as well. And I will catch you guys again in the next one.